Warren G. Harding was born on November 2, 1865 in Blooming Grove, Ohio. He attended a one-room schoolhouse with his brothers. At 14, he entered college and graduated in 1882 with a bachelor's degree. Later, Harding taught a country school outside of Marion, Ohio. In 1891, Harding married Florence DeWolf. She had a 10-year-old son who became Harding's stepson. Florence's father threatened to kill Harding because of rumors that he had black ancestors. Following Harding's death in 1923, Nan Britton claimed to have been his mistress before and during his presidency, and that Harding was the father of her daughter, Elizabeth Ann. Harding tried being an insurance salesman and a reporter before buying a newspaper called the Marion Star. In 1899, he was elected as an Ohio state senator. In 1920, Harding ran for president with Calvin Coolidge as his running mate. He represented the Republican Party. His opponent was Democrat James M. Cox. Harding loved to play instruments. He even played the tuba at the DNC to celebrate his nomination. Harding had won the 1920 election with 404 electoral votes. Harding used his home in Ohio as his headquarters. He was described as having small-town roots and Midwestern values. His campaign was to return to normalcy, the way of life pre-World War I. Harding was seen as one of the worst presidents, mainly because of his scandal-laden term. The most infamous of these scandals was the Teapot Dome scandal. It's basically a case of bribery. Secretary of the Interior, Albert Fall, a friend of Harding's, was convicted of taking bribes from oil executives. However, there was never any evidence of Harding being involved. He was actually a pretty good guy. He supported women's rights and civil rights. Also, Harding pardoned Eugene V. Debs, who was tried for anti-war protest. Harding once said, "Let the black man vote where he is fit to vote. Prohibit the white man to vote where he is unfit to vote." He created the Bureau of Budget as the first formal budgetary body. While president, Harding didn't support America joining the League of Nations, so America didn't join at all. It failed without America. Another thing America didn't do was ratify the Treaty of Paris ending World War I, while Harding did sign a joint resolution officially ending the state of the war between Germany and America. Under the leadership of Secretary Hughes, on November 11, 1921, the Washington Naval Dismantlement Conference succeeded in getting the world's major powers to agree to stop the arms race and production of large naval vessels. The major naval powers of Britain, France, Italy, Japan, and the U.S. were in attendance, as well as other nations with concerns about territories in the Pacific: Belgium, the Netherlands, Portugal, and China. Harding couldn't really accomplish anything in office because after 2 years he died. There was a lot of speculation as to the way he died. Some say he committed suicide or succumbed to pneumonia. Others say stroke, but most people are satisfied with the heart attack story. We'll never know because his wife didn't want doctors to perform an autopsy. Vice President Coolidge then became president. There is no great legacy, so much as infamy, for Harding, since he is seen as one of the worst presidents, with his cabinet's corruption and many scandals.